Plastic pollution is a significant problem facing the world today. More than 270 million tons of single-use plastic is wasted each year. This is plastic for packaging and disposable items, which often ends up sitting idle in landfills, potentially for thousands of years. A lot of this plastic waste also ends up in the oceans, which see more than 8 million tons of plastic pollution annually. Rotting food mixed with plastic bags, dirty paper, cast-off bottles and containers, even broken toys. But nothing is headed for a landfill. Instead, what's next is a process that could revolutionize recycling. Such upcycling is desperately needed by a world seeking solutions to the environmental challenges caused by the 2 billion tons of waste generated annually. But nothing is headed for a landfill. Instead, what's next is a process that could revolutionize recycling, turning that trash into treasure. The process of solid waste management machine is as follows. The process begins from waste pit. Both liquid and solid wastes are stored at well sites in reserve or storage pits. Jigging machine. It is a type of separation machine based on gravity separation with a metal detector. Crusher is a machine that makes the raw material gets crushed by forming powder and connected to the chemical tank. Chemical tank. The chemicals are sprayed on materials such that materials get bound, and it forms to a waxy substance which acts as stabilizer. Scrubber. The tightly or hard particles are set to free with dry scrubber with double disc. Sizing. With the temperature of 60–80 degrees Celsius of heat, all materials are blended with the added chemicals. It makes the material to get dry with an enclosed chamber. Scrubber. The secondary level of scrubbing done with pulp level. In pulp process, now the materials are in paste form, which makes removal of cellulose through grinding or shredding. UV process. The pulp is treated with UV rays in a closed container, which removes the moisture content of water vapors in the pulp. Pulp granules. Now the compressed form of pulp is formed into a granule shape. In chemical process, the pulp granules are subjected to chemical process which is necessary for the formation of pavers. Rotary drum dryer is a type of industrial dryer used to reduce or minimize the moisture content of the material. Tightening blower. It is a fan-like structure which creates low pressure and compresses the emitted gases inside the rotary drum dryer. Air emission. In this step, the emitted poisonous gas is filtered with air filter and produces normal air to the environment. Tightening screw. With the help of a large blade-like structure, the pulp is forming a tightened or slightly hard form of structure inside the drum. Interlock pavers machine. At this last step, the molten state of the pulp is filled inside the paver-shaped molds. Later it can be used as bricks for construction of walls, pavement, town centers, parking lots, traffic dividers and lot more. All motors used here are 2800 RPM with high speed with 3 phases. This process helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions as compared to traditional plastics because no petroleum is used in their production. The idea of solid waste management is of considerable interest and importance in the modern world. To develop a product that not only meets the needs of manufacturers and consumers, but which actively reduces environmental pollution, is a key goal of researchers and scientists in this industry. Advantages of solid waste management include potentially a much lower carbon footprint, lower energy costs in manufacture, do not use scarce crude oil to get rid of non-biodegradable plastic waste, lower cost, helps to prevent greenhouse emission, clean nature and clean surroundings, easy to produce bioplastics,